Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning. I don't know what time you're watching this, but I'm happy that you're here. My name is Nick, this is You Don't Scare Me, and today we're going to be watching Sir Spook's 13 scary videos that will give you shivers. I'm already cold, so I'm shivering already. So let's see what he has in store for us.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 13 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. This first piece of footage that we'll be taking a look at today was posted to TikTok by an account known as Paranormal Declassified, and is guaranteed to make you never want to have a house with a balcony. The video in question starts off pretty normal as we watch a woman walk into frame, at which point she can be seen folding up some towels that were hanging to dry on a laundry rack. All appears to be normal so far, but it's just a few seconds after the woman puts away the laundry rack that something bone-chilling can be seen on the balcony the moment she walks away. Take a look.
It's a possum. Oh. It's just a guy in a Halloween mask. It's probably her boyfriend or something. Maybe roommate, girlfriend, I don't know.
Although it only appears briefly, if you look closely, you can make out what appears to be some kind of a strange creature crawling on all fours on her balcony, slowly peeking its head in, perhaps trying to...
You can also see where it's a full head mask. It's like a full head, and then it has a little bit of a chest area, and you know what I mean? Like one of those latex ones that go kind of over your shoulders and over your chest and down your back a bit, and it's not even under the shirt. It's just kind of hanging over top. Probably because they realized that it would look creepier. It's just a guy in a... It's just somebody in a Halloween mask.
Figure out where she went. The creature in question seems like it has dark sunken eyes and a lanky body, but because it's shrouded by the darkness, we can't really make out any other...
It's even wearing a wristwatch.
What do you guys think is going on here? Is it possible that an otherworldly entity was crawling around on this woman's balcony, or is there something else at play here? Be sure to let me know your thoughts.
Well, no, Sir Spooks. I don't think it's a otherworldly entity. It's just a roommate or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or something.
A YouTuber by the name of Miss Laura B posted a creepy video to her channel all the way back in September of 2006 that has been freaking people out online ever since. In the video, we can hear Laura talking while she's exploring an eerie, rundown and allegedly haunted house that's located somewhere in Toronto, while with a crew to back her up. Throughout the course of the video, we watch as Laura and the cameraman slowly make their way through the house.
There's a place like this in Toronto?
I've really seen some significantly better days. Other than the rundown state of the place though, so far...
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of abandoned places in Toronto, but I can go there. It's right down the street. It's like 45 minutes away.
Change in a matter of seconds. Watch this.
Oh, there's even more damage. Like now things are peeling off the walls.
I mean, Toronto is.
It's just disgusting.
Once you're in Toronto, it could take 2 hours to get to the other side.
Holes in the walls up here. It's just... Oh, Jesus!
Out of nowhere, a shockingly loud banging noise can be heard coming from someplace inside of the house.
I didn't hear a shockingly loud bang.
Inside exploring. Something else that's super creepy is that right about here, if you look just closely enough, you can make out some kind of a ghostly girl running away. What could she have possibly been trying to run away from?
Might be a mirror.
Was she trying to hide from Laura and the cameraman, or was there something malicious?
It's the second mark. That looks like a mirror to me. If it's actually somebody in there, like it's an abandoned house, it's unlikely that you're going to be alone. Did you know the population of Toronto grows from like 1.8 million to 5 million during the hours of 9 to 5? It's a lot of people in Toronto. You think you're alone anywhere, you're
What is
wrong.
going on with this ghost? Sadly, we'll likely never find out the answer. Over on Reddit, a user
I like his
known as
transitions.
Appalachian Queen posted a video to the popular Ghost subreddit in which they showcase some security camera footage that was filmed inside of their house. The video in question is only 4 seconds long, but that's more than enough to creep you out. Take a look at the footage and pay careful attention to the far corner of the room and see if you notice anything strange.
Overlay.
Did you see it? Some kind of apparition can be seen walking slowly.
In my opinion, okay, when you have a static cam that you set up in a specific corner of the room, it's always recording the exact same thing. As long as everything in the space is in the exact same position as it used to be, you can just layer 2 videos on top of each other, lower the opacity, and then have somebody walk through during the second video that's layered on top. The reason why I think that this might be the case in this particular video is because there's a big cloudiness in the center. So you could add like a brightness or a contrast overlay on top of it to kind of obfuscate any layer shift that might be occurring. I made a video on it. There's a short on how to do that. If you want to go check it out, it's on my channel under shorts. It's called DIY viral ghost videos.
Across the floor before instantly vanishing into thin air. The apparition in question almost appears as if they are elderly as well. Because of this, the uploader says that their roommate is absolutely convinced that this spirit is that of her mother. The uploader also states that they did see a pair of glasses at one point. And
oh, right, I guess they did say that it was a house. I thought it was a restaurant.
Also, the uploader goes on to confirm that there was nobody else in the house at the time of this video's recording. So, what do you guys think? Does this piece of security camera footage showcase a visit from a loved one? Or do you think
I think you overlaid 2 videos.
Be sure to let me know.
I do it. I did it a couple times.
This next video that we'll be taking...
I made a couple spooky videos and people, they went viral. I'm not going to tell anybody which ones they are, but
tonight, then I would turn away now if I was...
I thought it would be funny.
In the video,
got out of hand. Now I'm embarrassed to tell the truth.
At the time of this video's recording, because she had to leave the house to leave something at their local church. This is important information to disclose, and you're about to see and hear.
People got really heated about it.
In the video here, we watch as Kimberly sits down in her room and listens in horror to the noises she continuously hears coming from outside of her door. Take a listen.
¿Qué? ¿Qué? Sacándome las cejas. Sí.
At one point in the video, Kimberly can be heard having a conversation with somebody outside the door who apparently sounds just like her mother, but in all reality is not her mother at all. In the video, we also watch as Kimberly grabs the closest weapon to her, a pair of scissors, in the case of this entity entering the room. Because of the events that happen in the video, lots of people suspect that Kimberly encountered a mimic that day. An update video was then later posted by Kimberly showcasing text message.
Okay, before he goes on to describe or to show the follow-up video, I would have just called my mom instead of recording a video. If I had reason to believe there was a mimic attempting to, I don't know, eat my face. I don't know what they do. But if I had suspicion that my mother calling me wasn't actually my mother, I would just call my mother on the phone.
Proof that her mother was still at the church at the time of the mimic talking to Kimberly through her bedroom door.
So I texted her and she called me because she's over there at the church. And I didn't answer because I was in the restroom, but she was like,
Oh.
I'm there. Like, what happened? So I told her if she was the one who knocked at my door, and she said no. And I just put okay. So that's what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm confused.
This video is genuinely horrifying, as it just goes to show that in our creepy and twisted world, nothing and nobody can be trusted fully. Not even if it's the voice of our own mother.
Hey, fun fact, I wouldn't be able to recognize anybody's voice if they spoke to me without their face. I don't know what that says about my mind, but I have a hard time connecting faces and voices. So if somebody presented me like, here, listen, it's your partner saying that you're a piece of shit, I'd be like, fuck, what does my partner sound like again? I hear her voice every single day. Okay, we speak every single day. But I would not be able to recognize her voice unless there was something else that, you know what I mean? I don't, like, it's like apoplasia but for voices. It's something I don't really think about because you don't, like, when somebody calls you and you hear their voice, like if she called me from an unknown number and I picked up the phone, I'd be like, who's this? She'd probably be like, dude, it's me. And I'd be like, oh shit, sorry. You know what I mean? I just, I don't know. Something wrong up here. So mimics won't work on me.
This next video was published in June of 2024 to a YouTube channel run by someone known as Sunny Veta. The video in question is only 2 minutes long, but showcases some genuinely unsettling footage that will make you fearful of the woods. The description
That might not be true. I'm only thinking about it right now.
Morning hours of May 30th,
I'm actually not sure. Somebody, like, I'm gonna do some tests, but for some reason right now I feel like that's true.
Northwest of Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, Canada, spots a large upright beast standing on the edge of a rural industrial site. The trucker did not see the beast until
not local. I'm on the other side of the country.
Walking toward the equipment he was
Ontario.
He quickly ran back to his truck and drove off site. The dash camera recorded the beast's image as the truck drove onto site. Estimated height of this beast is between 11 and 13 feet tall. Remote cameras have been placed around the site.
Sounds like a moose. Friggin' Sam Squanch. It's a goddamn Sam Squanch. You know, it's probably nothing. It's probably just some funny decoration they put up to scare people. It doesn't seem like there's any.
The uploader says that they will be sure to post any updates should they be.
It doesn't seem like there's any evidence that it moved, so it's probably just just some sort of thing that they just put there to scare people. But
it seems to show what appears to be none other than a.
It is creepy. It would totally freak me out if I saw that in person. I'd probably crap myself and run.
What do you guys think? Did Sunny Vesa actually end up recording a Sasquatch on camera for the world to see? Or was this something far less sinister?
Sasquatch, it's a Sam Squanch.
Leave all your thoughts and theories in the comments.
You know it's a Sam Squanch. Was it Bubbles that said that? Trailer Park Boys?
The following video was published
I
on
should watch that
January
again. That's
3rd,
funny.
2010,
Funny show. I don't know if
to
it's as
young
funny as I'm
teenagers
remembering because I watched it a long
Everlasting
time ago,
Love,
but
and showcases her and a friend attempting to make contact with the spirit. What ended up happening shocked them both. At around the 2-minute mark in the video, the girls ask the ghost 3 times if it can knock. At first, it seems as though the spirit is not going to listen to the girl's request, but then this happens.
Okay, if there's a ghost in here, knock twice.
Knock. Yeah, knock twice.
the girl looks like one of the twin Paranormal boys.
Are they gonna leave? Are they gonna leave? Finish. No, wait.
Sure enough, what sounds like a small knocking noise can be heard coming from somewhere nearby, much to the amazement of the two friends.
She has a very
who
static
also appear to
expression.
be equally freaked out, which makes sense. The friends then proceed
The
to
one
continue.
on the left, has a static expression. I don't know if they like. I know there's a lot of people that can't control their eyebrows, but she has kind of like a static expression. Like she has no expression whatsoever. The one on the right, however, has a very fearful like expression on her. So if it was my if I was to hazard a guess, I would say that the girl on the left is tricking the one on the right.
Trying to talk to the spirit when out of nowhere something startles them.
Oh my god!
Oh, they've switched.
Oh my god! Is that a book?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was a book. A book just fell off the shelf. That book just fell off the shelf. I swear to God. Oh my god! I'm here. Oh my god! What is that? Oh my god! It sounds like there's something moving on the carpet.
What is it? I can't see. It's black.
Wait, look.
Can we get some light?
Whoa! Oh my god! Shh. Should we leave?
That's
Oh my god! It's coming closer to us, Brianna. Shh. It stopped.
It stopped. It stopped.
Wait, where is it? It's right there. Wait, let me zoom.
Just, yeah. Can you guys read that?
What does that say?
I don't know. What's on it?
A book can be seen falling to the ground, and you can see that it moves closer to the girls a few times throughout the video for some creepy reason. Before the girls end the video though, they get one last scare from the spirit, perhaps trying to tell them to stop bothering it. Watch this.
I don't know if that's scary looking. There's something in the closet. Oh my god!
Is it another book?
Because this video is so old, I can't help but wonder what these two friends are doing these days and whether or not they've ever attempted to do something like this again. We'll likely never know.
I don't know. It just kind of seems like it's old enough that you can get away with a lot more with that really, really, really crappy night vision. I feel like you could very easily tie string through the book, more or less. I mean, there is enough points in time in which the camera is not facing the book and the lighting is so low that you could very easily sneak a few cuts in there.
A person named Mita Addison uploaded a video to their YouTube channel in February of 2013 that showcases them outside in the middle of the night. What happens next is absolutely bone-chilling. So if you're someone that enjoys going for late-night walks, you might not want to watch this. In the video, Mita is outside near the Umatilla Indian Reservation when all of a sudden they hear a bizarre and frightening noise coming from somewhere nearby. Take a listen.
These guys are braver than me. Oh no, it's right over there. No!
It almost
Sounds
like the Joker himself is
Sounds like a coyote. Or like a, yeah, it sounds like a coyote to me.
Maniacally in the forest. But of course, that can't be true. A lot of people in the comment section seem to think that it could be a fox or a coyote, but the vast majority of people believe that there is something far more sinister at play here.
Yeah.
Sadly though, to this day, the mystery of the strange...
Anybody who doesn't think that that sounds like a coyote has never heard a coyote before. There's a spillway behind my house that backs onto a forest, and that whole forest is filled with coyotes, and every single night, all night, you hear that.
At the Umatilla Indian Reservation has never been solved. If any of you live near this area, would you dare to venture out there at night and see if you can hear the laughter for yourself? A woman named Rosanna posted the following piece of footage to her TikTok account stating, quote, "There is a black hole. I don't know what's happening to me. The video will stay like that for hours." End quote. It's quite a bizarre statement to say the least. Take a look at the footage she managed to capture while stationary in her bedroom and see just how terrifying it looks to be there.
I think your shelf might be leaning forward.
As you can see, a whole bunch of paranormal ongoings are transpiring around the place, from moving objects and lights flickering on and off at random. In a second video that Rosanna uploaded, you can see even more unsettling things transpiring inside of her home. Take a look.
I don't think anything paranormal is happening in this video. I'm sorry, I wasn't really paying attention for a moment there, but I've seen this video, some of this video before. Like, that's a Lazy Susan that it's on. So you could very easily turn the Lazy Susan with a string. The string can be used to pull the bag, and is it following her?
Right at the start of the video, you can see a mannequin head as well.
Dude, it's following her. That's hilarious.
All on their own. There is also a point of the footage in which it seems as though the mannequin head follows Rosanna's movements, which is absolute nightmare fuel if you ask me. What do you guys think is going on inside of Rosanna's house?
Well done.
This looks to me like it belongs in some kind of Megan or...
That's a very well done video. I actually thought that I had seen, I saw the first part before, but I haven't seen this second part. That's well done. I like that. I'm going to show that to my brother. I'm going to show that to Karis.
It's a Japanese urban legend that originated in the 1990s. It describes a mysterious village in Fukuoka Prefecture, where the inhabitants are said to aggressively reject the laws of the Japanese constitution. Allegedly situated near Mount Inunaki and the Inunaki Mountain Pass, the exact location of this village remains unknown. Notably, a real Inunaki village, unrelated to the legend, did exist from 1691 until 1889. At the entrance of the village, a handwritten sign allegedly warns, "The Japanese constitution is not in effect past here." To reach the village, one must follow a small unmarked road beyond the old Inunaki tunnel. The legend set in the early 1970s tells of a young couple whose car broke down on their way to Hisayama. Seeking help, they wandered into the forest and stumbled upon the village, which appeared deserted. They encountered a deranged old man who welcomed them to Inunaki and then brutally murdered them with a sickle. Another tale linked to Inunaki village involves a phone booth near the Inunaki Bridge that supposedly receives nightly calls from the village. Anyone who answers the call is cursed and transported to the village, where they gradually lose control of their body and mind before eventually dying. The old Inunaki Tunnel, built in 1949 and abandoned after a new tunnel opened in 1975, is considered haunted due to its association with several murders. In 1988, 5 men abducted, tortured and burned a factory worker to death in the tunnel. The tunnel is now sealed, and in 2000, another body was found in a nearby dam. This video that was published by a Japanese YouTube channel shows a man walking up to the old Inunaki tunnel, where he is greeted by something that startles him and causes him to walk away immediately. Watch
That's a
this.
lot of exposition.
あ、こんにちは。
Looks like there's somebody sitting up there on the top.
Was that some person just sitting atop the bricks there, or was that a creepy ghostly entity? Either way, it was
Yeah,
a
sure, why not?
disturbing enough sight for the uploader to instantly retrace his steps and leave, which was probably the best idea. Knowing the eerie history of this village,
Here's my opinion. I think that that's just a girl that's waiting for the other people she was with to come back. They probably entered to be a bunch of young, foolish people to explore an abandoned tunnel, and maybe that one was too afraid to go in with them and decided that they were going to sit there and wait for them to come back. That's my
would you be
opinion.
brave enough to go near. A man named Dustin Lee Frazier.
Why, you might ask, did I assume that it was female? Because men have a way of convincing other men to not be pussies. But those men are also trying to impress women. It's more likely that you can get a man to do something stupid to earn the validation of a woman than it is to, you know, convince a woman to throw her life away trying to go through an abandoned, dilapidated, collapsing tunnel. Women have brains. Men have stupid.
Uploaded a video to his TikTok account in June of
Make me
2024,
stupid.
in which he records live security camera footage that was taken at his place of work. Right from the start of the video, something truly unsettling happens that causes Dustin to hyperventilate, which results in him walking out of the security office and around the building to go investigate. Take a look.
I thought this man worked in a... Didn't this guy work in a restaurant?
Some kind of a ghostly figure can be seen on the security camera, but when Dustin films out on the chair,
That's a... I see the chair. I see what looks like the ghostly figure, but what I'm seeing is a small table, a plant, and a chair. I'm not seeing a person, I'm seeing just a collection of objects that look like a
the figure
person.
is somehow gone without a trace. Dustin then explores some more of the building, before eventually returning back to the security cameras. What he finds on the camera is startling.
Ah, curious. So here's the new theory. It's actually somebody sitting in that chair, and that he's just rolled the footage back and then pressed play so that he can... Spooky, you know what I mean? I swear this guy used to work in a restaurant.
Why is that dark?
See, there's even a delay of him walking into the room.
The ghost is also gone there, but on another security camera you can see the doors open. Dustin then explores, but the door is closed. When he returns to the security cameras, he sees this. I don't know about you, but if I were in Dustin's shoes, I'd be looking for a new job immediately, just in case.
Looks like a t-shirt and a yellow jacket and a mop.
The following post was submitted by a Reddit user known as Truth is Fiction YT and showcases footage that was taken
It's
straight from
incredibly easy to fake that kind of ghost footage.
The footage at first shows a beautiful shot of some caribou running around next to a big body of water. It looks absolutely stunning, and you're surely thinking, how can this be creepy? But then, out of nowhere, this can be seen.
Look at all that meat.
Did you see it? At around
Oh, did you see the guy running and then ducking down behind the
tall, hairy entity
center frame on the right side?
to the caribou
Yeah.
before it disappears shortly thereafter.
A
lot of people seem to
photographer
think that this may indeed be a Bigfoot due to the appearance.
or a hunter?
Of course, it is entirely possible that this may just be a normal person wandering around
No.
next to these animals. But it certainly would be kind of strange in a way. Why would this guy be there next to the caribou?
It's either a photographer or a hunter.
But what do you guys think? Do you think that this seemingly ordinary nature documentary...
What do you mean it doesn't add up?
filming legitimate
That's a bunch of
proof that
meat
Bigfoot exists?
and good pictures for
Be sure to
National
let me know in the
Geographic.
comments.
No. I don't think I will.
June 7th,
By the way, I'm watching
2009,
these on
a
YouTube.
woman
He does
named
get the
Athena
view.
Desiree posted a video to a YouTube channel that showed
I'm watching it. He's getting the view for me watching it. I'm not downloading the guy's video and just...
At first, all
I was doing that at first because I didn't have good internet, but now I do.
Be watching this footage and wanting to go and take a visit to enjoy the last little bits of summer that we still have left. But you may want to rethink that. At one point in the video, Athena pans the camera around to the glass.
When was
door
this
of her
video
apartment
uploaded?
Building near the beach, and it's right
4
here
days
where
ago?
something
It's not summer
absolutely
anymore, bud.
terrifying can be seen.
Yes, a lot of the videos that you're seeing right now are pre-recorded. It's September 15th right now.
If you look,
Please don't tell me you're just gonna expect me to believe that that person who is peeking out of the curtains is a ghost.
at the time of the recording, Athena says that she did not notice the face, and it wasn't until she reviewed the footage later on that she saw the ghostly face in the window. What happened after she noticed the ghost in the video is not public knowledge, but one can only assume
Don't
that
be
she got away
stupid.
from that apartment as soon as humanly possible. So was there some kind of a ghostly entity lurking around inside of Athena's apartment, or was this something
She
less
filmed it
sinister?
head on.
Let's hope it's the latter.
You're telling me she didn't notice it? She has no reason to record that. She has no reason to record that unless she noticed the face, unless she noticed the person she's staying with.
In July of 2022,
And if it's not what the person she's staying with, then you share a balcony with somebody, and I don't like that.
that he's been encountering there. At around the 5.5-minute mark in the video, the uploader is simply wandering around in the basement when he suddenly hears a noise coming from upstairs that startles him. Just about 30 seconds later, he finds
It's in the
himself
video.
for yet another
The sound
scare
is
when
in the
it's being
video.
heard.
Tired of this shit.
I mean, there's obviously somebody else in the house with them.
Despite the intensity of what's happening, the uploader nevertheless...
What a curious video. Okay, first off, the window on the right side of the door, every time the door was impacted, you could see that the glass is actually shaking, which means somebody is actually banging on that door. When he turned around, it looked like that door had closed, even though there's a fire extinguisher sitting on the floor in front of the door. The doors to the left, however, the audio source is correct to be on the right side, on the left side. I keep looking at the viewfinder. The audio is on the left side. So it inspires me to believe that the audio source, the source of the audio is coming from that side. However, when he backs up, there's no visual evidence that the doors on the left are actually being banged like that. Now, all of this is to say that all of these are practical effects, but there's clearly one of his friends, or maybe a child, maybe his children, banging on the door outside, banging on the closet doors, running around upstairs. It didn't sound like a full adult running around upstairs. It sounded like a child. It's unsettling. It's an unsettling atmosphere. The video was really, really well crafted. I respect how much effort was clearly put into making this video. However, it can all be achieved practically, and has been, obviously. I don't even need to tell you that because ghosts don't exist. Well done.
With this investigation,
this one got me creeped out.
Walking around the house
90
recording. He doesn't get too
90
far before
BPM.
yet another incident occurs.
Now the sound is coming from somewhere else. Why is your house so empty?
But before the video ends, the uploader finds himself in for one last scare when, in the basement, he proceeds to film the
massive house and completely empty.
This is something absolutely horrifying.
What the? Goddamn camera. Fuck this, I don't have enough light. Oh my god, oh my god!
Some kind of a black figure can be seen at the top of the stairs.
It's a Jawa.
What
It's a freaky little hooded person.
And what it wants is anybody's guess. But it surely can't be anything good.
It's a Jawa.
Let's just hope that this YouTuber will finally be able to get
their children
and quiet someday. And that was 13 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more.
Okay. If you're going to be filming, walking around your house, and you want us to believe that everything is authentically being recorded with no manipulation or no shenanigans, I suggest that you turn on the fucking lights. Don't rely on your cell phone's flash camera. Don't flash light. Just turn on the lights. What's wrong? Have you not had the power hooked up yet? Turn on the lights. Thank you for watching. This video is probably going to be around 50 minutes long. If you sat through the whole thing, subscribe. You clearly liked it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay, love you.